You're listening to WCAT Radio, your home for authentic Catholic programming.
Okay, Julian, can you do me a favor and introduce the folks next to you?
Okay, so this is JP Thomason. This is Ana Gutierrez. This is Summer Urban, and this is Evie Frank.
Very good. So, Julian, tell us a little bit about your school. Who is Our Lady of Victory, and where are you guys?
So, Our Lady of Victory is a Chesterton Academy. It's a classical Catholic school in Denver, Colorado.
Denver, very good. And what part of Denver? I know I lived in Denver for a couple of years. Aurora or north or south? Which way are we going?
We're in Centennial.
Oh, in Centennial. Great. Beautiful area. Very good. So just really quickly, let's start with JP. What are your favorite classes and what do you enjoy doing there?
Okay, so we, being a classical education, have classes like philosophy, Latin, drama, and they are all very good for teaching us, of course, and also for us to be able to grow.
Well, they set you up for a great career coming out of school, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Where do you want to go to college?
I personally am not looking at college, at least not initially, but I definitely would say that OLV sets you up for college very well.
Very good. What would you like to do in 5 or 10 years?
That's an interesting question. Well, honestly, I would say I really enjoy writing, and I'm looking into writing short novellas.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I just published my second book, and back here's a whole bookshelf of stuff I've produced. True Love.
Yeah.
12 Christmas stories my true love gave to me. It's all over the place right now. We just put it out 2 weeks ago, and we're looking for a bestseller, hopefully. We'll see how it goes. So, yeah, I'd say continue on your studies. That'd be great. Now, Anna, same question to you. What are your favorite classes there?
I really, really enjoy history and literature. And it's amazing because the curriculum here ties in really well together. So, like last year, I'm a sophomore this year, but in freshman year, we read the Iliad and the Odyssey. And then in history, we were learning about like the ancient culture. So it was a great background to understand and even get a better, just enjoy the Odyssey and the Iliad, like even more. And I think the reason why I like those subjects so much is they tell a story. Like I love literature itself, obviously, is a story, and then history is just the story of all of civilization. So those would be my two favorites for sure.
Very good. And where do you want to be in, say, 5 to 10 years?
Yeah, I actually, for a long time, I really wanted to be a teacher, particularly elementary school. Yeah, that would be really fun for me to teach.
Very good. How about you, Summer? What's your favorite classes, or what do you enjoy doing around there?
I really enjoy our literature class. So right now I'm a junior, and we're reading Dante's Divine Comedy. So beginning with the Inferno. It's
Very
quite the
good.
progression, but like Anna was saying, it's really integrated into the rest of our curriculum, and it tells a story. And the story is sometimes a puzzle to figure out, but there's an adventure in that.
Yeah, especially with anything Dante, you're also talking about history of the time and who these guys were, and then needless to say, the full Catholic, story from beginning to end. Yeah, great.
Right.
How about you? In say 5 to 10 years, where do you want to be?
I'm not totally sure, but I'm looking into business. I have a woodworking business, so just kind of entrepreneurial kind of things. But I think Our Lady of Victory definitely will set me up for that. Critical thinking, like I was saying, puzzling out these different things in our curriculum.
Very good. How about you, Eva?
Well, I personally really enjoy our philosophy and theology classes,
Ah,
mainly because, well, we do get to study like Socrates, Aristotle, and like all these great philosophers. But personally, it really challenges me to think and like grow in myself and what I think and try to
mhm,
understand, the truth about everything. And I
right.
love that that challenges me. Yeah. So I'd say that philosophy is probably my favorite class.
And how about you in 5 to 10 years?
I am looking into psychology. I really love getting to know people and like how their mind works and just understanding them in their lives. I find that really beautiful. So I really want to be a psychologist. Yeah.
Fantastic. So what we're saying here is we're not used to see Dick and Jane run, or we're not used to reading Calvin and Hobbes as a part of your curriculum. We're talking about upper education, real education that's going to take you to the next level.
Yeah.
That's really great stuff. So what's the mission or the purpose of Our Lady of Victory? Why are you guys there?
Yeah, I would say the mission and purpose of our school is to grow all the students here to become holy people and intelligent people so that they can first find fulfillment in seeking God, and so that we can also spread that to the rest of the world.
Okay. So what distinguishes, what sets you apart from other schools that are in the area or nationwide?
I would say that it would be the Socratic method of teaching that we use. We use the dialectic method in our schools, and also the liberal arts books that we're reading.
We're also very family oriented as well. So we have family members like on the board of our school, and we're always having events involving the family, which really helps us to grow as young adults at school and at home. So it's like it's connected, which makes our school.
So is it the high school, or is it elementary through high school, or what grade level are we talking?
It's just high school.
It's a high school.
Okay, very good. And how large is the student body itself? How many people are we talking? 5,000?
We
8,000?
have about 80 students.
Yeah.
Ah,
And our classes average about like 18.
okay.
There's around 20 in each class. And
Perfect.
yeah.
Great. So you have enough people to have discussions with, but not so many people that you're just a number to the teacher in your class.
Yeah.
Exactly.
How many people are on faculty there?
There's around 12 faculty members, or a little more than a dozen. Yeah. And they
Very
share teaching subjects. So some teach multiple classes or multiple subjects. So we see them a lot throughout the day.
Good. Very good.
Yeah.
Now, how about any awards or honors of any kind there at the school? Have you received any honors statewide, nationwide?
Yeah. There's always end of the year awards kind of per class. It's like the OLV awards for humanities. But then there's also for senior year certain like awards, and then I don't know, what would you say too?
Yeah, so we have a national Latin exam every year, which is amazing. But we've had a few students, one student got a perfect score, and then several students won nationally acclaimed awards through that exam. So we take it every year, freshman through senior, if you're taking the Latin course. But yeah, I would say we're nationally acclaimed in Latin.
Fantastic. Really, really great. Now, obviously, you are a little different than most schools out there in the United States. It's very obvious. So why are we doing a fundraiser for you guys? What's the purpose behind what we're doing here today?
So Giving Day is a really important part of our school. It helps keep up the culture and the vibrant student life here at Our Lady of Victory. So every year on October 7th and the weeks leading up to that, we fundraise, send out emails, do events like this in order to raise money, because our student tuition is very low. It's a very affordable tuition. So in order to keep that tuition low, we have to fundraise in order to bridge the gap. Because of our mission and because of the families we attract, we really don't want money to be a problem. So
Right.
if they are a mission fit family, we don't want that to get in the way.
Mhm.
So tell me a little bit, how do people contact you, or how do they give to you?
Yeah, so we send out lots of emails with links to our Giving Day page, and which sends us right to our website where you can donate by just entering it into a system.
Why don't you
Yeah,
tell us,
so-
what is that website, or where do they contact you?
So at Our Lady of Victory, Denver.com, you can just search for the Giving Day page, and then it takes you right to that.
Yeah, so go to donate at the different sections at the top of the website. You can learn more about the website, our curriculum. We have a video on there, but then it'll say give more, donate, and it'll send you right to that donation page. Super easy. You can just put in the amount, your card number, etc.
Very good. So what is a regular, typical classroom day for you guys? What's a normal day like?
Yeah. Well, we always start with mass. And then we have 8 periods, 8 periods each day. So, or 7. Yeah, sorry, not including lunch. We can count
The important one.
So it kind of depends on the teacher. Sometimes if there's a discussion, sometimes there's days where we just do notes. Review days. We also have in like science in particular, like labs, hands-on stuff. Yeah.
Just to build off of that, every day we do have mass at 7:30, and that, I mean, it's been really impactful to me, even as a shadow student. I knew that was something that made the school unique. So mass every day, confession offered before and after mass every day. We're really blessed to have the opportunities for sacrament life.
Yeah.
And
That's fantastic.
Fridays look a little different for us.
Yeah.
So on Fridays, we only have 5 periods, classroom periods. And then the other half of the day we call Formation Friday, where we'll have a talk or we'll go out and we'll visit a place like Karini Shrine. We'll go on tours or something, go to a concert, symphony concert, just to really
Great.
build our community and ourselves. So it helps each student individually to grow and to build more in community with each other instead of just sitting in a classroom.
Yeah.
So how do you see your Catholic faith being lived out at school? How is that work, or how important is that to you? What do you see, or what do you do differently than they would do at your typical public school?
Yeah.
Right. Well, as we said, we have daily mass followed by confession, and obviously that's a great way to just start with the Lord. Start every day with the Lord. Also, for our Formation Fridays, we will often have a talk from religious orders or religious scholars, and they give presentations on how to better live a faithful life. Other ways that the faith is integrated. We also will often have adoration, and again, another way just to spend some one-on-one time talking to God and growing in our faith.
I think also because we have all of these really like huge blessings, just availabilities of the sacraments, it's really, we're able to live the Catholic faith out more in our classroom. So like, especially our teachers, we have amazing faculty. When they're on fire, not only for like the faith, but also what they're teaching, it's so contagious to want to learn, and then to see the truth in what they're teaching through the lens of just like goodness and holiness. I think that's a huge part. Our teachers really make it easy to live out the faith, or easier. Yeah.
Well, you seem to be basically saying that you are one big family. You're one big unit that thinks alike and helps each other when needed. It sounds like a fantastic place to be. That's very good. It's also sounding a lot like your school and your faculty is creating business leaders of the future. I mean, we have a budding author, we have a woodworking entrepreneur, and we have somebody in psychology. We have the entire gamut of people that think for themselves, that create for themselves, that help people around the country and world every day. So I applaud you highly for that. So one more time, how can people donate to you quickly and easily? They've now seen they're actually funding something very worthwhile. You guys are great. How do they do that? How do we give you guys money?
All right, so if you go to our website, that's the biggest one, ourladyvictorydenver.com, and at the top of the page, click donate. That'll bring you right to our donation page. Also, if you want an easier way, Facebook, we have Instagram, Chesterton Academy of Our Lady of Victory Denver. Just visit that page. You'll learn more about our school. And then one more thing, we are the overarching, I guess we have a competition with Giving Day.
Yes.
So each of our students are sorted at the beginning of their freshman year into different houses. So we have 4 different houses: Augustine, Athanasius, Ambrose, and Chrysostom. And there is a lot of pride and competition surrounding these houses, as you can imagine. Absolutely. So as we compete, Giving Day is a huge part of that competition. Yeah. So raising the most money, but also raising the most amount of gifts. So it doesn't have to be a large donation. We can do largest number of recurring gifts, largest number of gifts, like I said. So there are so many different awards and ways we can win that it's a really exciting time. So on the Giving Day page, ourladyvictorydenver.com, go to the donation page. Once you're on that page, there's a drop-down box that says which house you would like to donate to. So please, please, please donate to Augustine.
All 5 Augustine.
Yes, we're all from House Augustine.
Okay, I see where this is going. Okay. So each one of you, one last question.
Yes.
What is something that you want everybody out there to know about you and or your school? Whoever wants to, go ahead and start.
I think for me, I am a huge people person. I love talking with people, being with people. And OLV really is able to incorporate me being able just to talk with everyone at the school during our passing periods. I'm able to see really everyone throughout the day. So huge, huge friendly community at OLV.
Yeah, to go off of that, my takeaway is how they incorporate every member of our community, whether they're a student, whether they're faculty, whether they're siblings.
Yeah.
They just really incorporate every member of the community, and they make them feel known and special. And I think that's been really important for me, to challenge me to incorporate everyone and to have the vulnerability to put myself out there and just let people know who I am, and then be able to be known and seen like I'm.
Yes, I really like that too. I love waking up in the morning and knowing that I have purpose in a small community where there's people that know me and love me, and people that I can continue to get to know, because I love getting to know people one-on-one time. That's my favorite. But yes, I love coming to school being I have purpose for this. People here love me, and I can grow by socializing with these people that have the same mission as me.
Yeah.
And another great thing about OLV is, as we said, that we are, like you mentioned, a big family, really. We're growing together. We're always helping each other. Where nobody's left out or and it's really great to help us grow, of course, individually and as a community, to become better, holier people.
Very good.
I guess about myself, I really love Mass in the morning because it gives me the strength throughout the day to truly live out my faith and to just live vibrantly and with joy, and to be able to learn and to love it and to grow.
Very good. Well, guys, I wish you well. I hope you pull in a couple of $1 million over the next year. All right.
Thank you so
Great
much.
to get to know you. Hope you. I will be actually out in Denver promoting the 2 books that I wrote. I'll be out there in November, so I hope to look you guys up or have you guys come out to the book signing. All right.
Absolutely. It was nice to meet you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Guys. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, God's beloved. I'm Annabelle Mosley, author, professor of theology, and host of Then Sings My Soul and Destination Sainthood on WCAT Radio. I invite you to listen in and find inspiration along this sacred journey we're traveling together to make our lives a masterpiece and, with God's grace, become saints. Join me, Annabelle Mosley, for Then Sings My Soul and Destination Sainthood on WCAT Radio. God bless you. Remember, you're never alone. God is always with you.
Thank you for listening to a production of WCAT Radio. Please join us in our mission of evangelization. And don't forget, love lifts up when knowledge takes flight.